Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Well, hello, somebody. It's time to move your body. Welcome back to Inside the Trenches. It's your host, Marlon, Big Favorite, right? And we are live here in the Loyola studio, right here in beautiful New Orleans, Louisiana. And, man, we got a jam-packed show for y'all today. Yes, indeed. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about this week. This week is an event that I've been working on for a very long time, partnering with a couple of folks. We'll get into some of the sponsors here in a second, but May 17th, 2026, at Estelle Park, we got the pros versus politicals, baby. That's right. This Sunday, May 17th, Estelle Park, from 12 to 6 p.m., we have the pros versus politicals. Spirit and Damian and them don't know this yet, but they'll be out there working the Inside the Trenches podcast along with CL. NOLA, little Chris going to be out there help you with the interviews.
Nice.
We're going to get it popping. We will have NFLPA representatives there. Actually, one of our special guests may actually be in the building. He's a part of the chapter here in New Orleans, NFLPA.
Nice.
In addition to that, we'll have some special guests. Most of the local officials, shouts out to my boy Tim McKernan Jr., Councilman District 1 in Jefferson Parish, along with Byron Lee, Councilman District 3 in Jefferson Parish. They're coming together, so we're going to have a lot of, a lot of our special guests in the building. I do want to give a special shout out to all of our sponsors who sponsored. Before we get into the podcast sponsors, I do want to send a special thank you to everyone who came together for the pros versus politicals. So I want to go down the list. I don't want to miss anybody. I did mention Tim McKernan Jr., Councilman District 1, Byron Lee, Councilman District 3. We also want to thank Wagner Engineering for coming on as a sponsor, Jersey Mike's, West Bank, baby, down Manhattan. Shouts out to them. Eugene's and Associates Design and Build. Two Fat Vegans, VSRS Services, Steak Man Catering, baby. Steak Man that popped out on us over here, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Steak Man, Gordan McKernan, Injury Attorneys, Gridiron Athletics, Body by Phil, One-on-One Kinetics, and International Gaming League. Shouts out to all y'all for how everybody's contributing a different way. Everybody's coming along and help us put together what we really want is a very nice event. So that's something. So what to expect? I'll get into it, Chris, CL. What to expect, guys? First and foremost, like I told y'all, CL going to be out there fresh. So y'all make sure y'all, that's the first thing to expect. So we're going to have 4 youth games between the Green Wave, the Jaguars, the Saints, and the Tigers.
Okay.
The Saints, I don't know how we're going to do it on the day of, but it's going to be the Saints versus the Tigers, Green Wave versus Jaguars. The winner of those games playing their championship. And then you have the pros versus politicals. Now, we did something like this a couple years ago. Shouts out to Casey Ferran, helped me put that together. We did it in the Algiers. Shouts out Freddie King, he going to be out there too.
Okay.
Representing. But most importantly, it's for the kids. The cause is we're fighting childhood obesity.
Right.
So big ups to the Robert Royal Foundation for coming on.
Shouts out to Rob.
Big Rob, huh? Yep, that's one of your Algiers school brothers, huh?
Oh, yeah.
All day. Definitely. But we want to get this show going along, starting off with segment 1. We do want to thank our segment 1 sponsor. They got to do the dance first.
Do the dance.
Yeah.
Do the dance. Do the dance.
There you go.
Do the dance.
I'm going to be on beat this week, baby. Y'all ready? Get Gordan. Come on and get it done. Get Gordan. That's right. Yeah, and get it done. Personal injury.
Personal injury.
Done. Come on, that's done. Shout out to the Gordan McKernan Injury Attorneys, baby. That's my little jam, dog. Look, I told Gordan and Michael perform that at the Woodman Fest.
It's growing on.
Big ups to Gordan McKernan and Injury Attorneys. Look, here in the 504 representing, here to not only be a service to you, but to take care of you, your family. You've been in a car accident, got hurt at work. 504-800-8888. Get Gordan and get it done. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So we do have some special guests in the building. Later on joining us, we will have Bruce Thompson here. Dreamathon. Man, got it going on. A lot of things going on. I can't wait. I got tons of questions to ask him. Can't wait to get him on the show. And we got a special guest at the end of the show coming up, baby. So we want to stay tuned to that. But, guys, I got an icebreaker for y'all to start the show off. I want to switch it up. I got an icebreaker for y'all, too. So if y'all are on the ESPN Baton Rouge's live chat right now, feel free to not only subscribe to their page, but comment below if you know the answers to that. So let's get into it. The icebreaker. Look, see how I know this, baby. I do this. Icebreaker. Yeah, we got an icebreaker. I said that, we never really did an icebreaker. All right. So here it goes, right? Now, shouts out to Makeshift Blitz on Instagram because they brought this to my attention. This is just something, this is something that I wouldn't really, that I didn't really get an opportunity to think of like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, that does make a solid point. So okay. So here's the question. All right, check it out. In NFL history, NFL history, right? There are 5 NFL rookies, wide receivers, to score 7 touchdowns and have over 100 and 20 receiving yards. 5 guys in NFL history.
1,200 yards.
1,200 yards, rookie year, 7+ touchdowns, rookie year. Y'all want to take a stab at those 5 guys, and y'all can do the same at home. Again,
I mean, you know, I know.
I mean, I know you know. So I mean, if you want to participate, you can. But Chris, you know,
Jamar Chase is one of them.
ding, 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 ding.
yeah.
Jamar Chase is on the list.
Justin Jefferson.
Ding, 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 ding. Justin Jefferson's on the list. This is easy. Okay, look like you're rolling. You gotta
Keep going.
keep going.
Is Michael Thomas one of them?
No.
Okay, no Michael Thomas.
Michael
Okay.
Thomas, and he had a good rookie year though, but he didn't have 7+ touchdowns.
I
1,200.
give you Thomas. Brian Thomas.
Ding, 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 ding. They got 2 more players out there.
Come on.
Malik Neighbors.
Malik.
Ding, 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 ding. They got 1 more player out
Come
there.
on.
This probably should have been the first one you mentioned.
Yeah, he is your era.
He is my era.
You know that boy go to say, like he hungry. He thinking, yeah.
He wear shorts like you.
Oh man.
Okay. Y'all want to help him out at home, or y'all tuning in? Y'all, even if y'all want to go to my
He
Instagram
your
at
same
Big Faith
complexion.
Same complexion as me?
Yeah.
Oh.
You got
Rookie.
this.
Rookie.
You got to think of NFL wide receivers in the history of the game. You named 4 of them already. You missing 1 guy.
So
now
if
you
they
gotta,
all, so if they all came out, that's gang. But 1,200 yards, 7 touchdowns in rookie year, that's gangbusters. So who came on the scene like a old?
and this guy
gangbuster?
actually sparked it off for them other ones. For real, he really set the tone.
Come on,
I can't wait to hear. And look, I guess that's. I'll give you another hint.
right,
I guess that's coming on the show. He makes shirts.
right.
He actually made a shirt for this wide receiver.
Matter of fact, it's on his shirt.
The wide receiver is actually
On
on
his
his shirt that he's
Yes, it
wearing
is.
today. No, he can't.
You wanna
Hey,
poke
don't
outside?
walk in here. That's a good. See, well, CL already said that. He let it know he knew what he.
Come on, y'all know, I know.
All right, so we're gonna give everybody 30 seconds at home to figure this out. CL knew it from Dump.
Oh yeah.
I knew it from Dump. I just ain't know 2 of the guys was on there. I thought they was gonna name, which I'll get to that later on, right after this. But
Right.
you know, you want a 50-50? You want to? We could give you a hint. You want a little lifeline?
Yeah.
This person is from New Orleans.
Oh, wide receiver from New Orleans. Okay, Odell Beckham.
Ding,
There
ding,
it
ding.
is.
There you go.
There it is.
Those are the 5 guys: Odell Beckham Jr., Malik Neighbors, Brian Thomas Jr., Jamar Chase, and yes, Jets.
All LSU wide receivers.
All of them have one thing in common. They
yes.
all from LSU,
Right.
which leads us to our next topic. I mean, the question shouldn't even exist anymore. It shouldn't even be a debate. LSU is wide receiver U.
Absolutely.
We DBU. So I'm going to start with my co-host, CL here, y'all, first at home chilling and watching us, or y'all might be on the job just listening. I'm going to start with you, CL. Do you want to debate that?
I think this puts the debate to bed. I think, like you say, gentlemen that start off their careers with 1,200 plus yards and 7 or more touchdowns in their rookie season, their red shirt season in the National Football League. They all coming from the University of Louisiana. I mean, what are the arguments you want? Don't get me wrong. We respect Ohio State, but Ohio State not doing it like this. This is a Gordan McKernan get it done type of situation where, the proof is literally in the pudding. And to have, and not to call Odell old, but to have the old and the young, from Odell obviously being the oldest and Malik being the youngest, far and the few, Louisiana is dominating again, not only in the NFL numerically wise, as far as numbers of gentlemen in the league. Now you're talking about the numbers that matter the most on the field. Imagine having a rookie wide receiver that got you 1,200 plus yards and 7 or more touchdowns in a rookie season. I don't think any team in the NFL would bat an eye out at that or pass that up.
Now, one thing too, that man, CL, you made a great point, and it just really, it's a no-brainer for the guys that's scouting these players from LSU. You a wide receiver from LSU, you going against, and it goes back to the Delane rule, right? Mansour Delane. I'm dominating out here in the ACC. I can continue to dominate out here in the ACC, but no, I want to go to the SEC because that's where the best DBs at, and supposedly the best receivers as well. So that's the best place to go to for them. Now, Chris, I know you did a good job, by the way. You passed the test.
You did a great job. You can tell you graduated.
Oh, yeah.
And it leads us to our next thing. Jack Hutton also comes with another 25% off their glasses to all the graduates here in the
Boy, you working with 50 now.
That's two on the real. You can double it down.
That's 50.
That's 50 for
I mean,
you.
I didn't graduate like that, but 25, 50, baby.
Hello.
You working with fifth grade.
So shouts out to Spirit, Damian.
Oh, for sure.
Those guys for graduating as well. Y'all don't forget to get y'all gift cards from me before y'all leave as well.
Taylor Gang as well.
And Taylor Gang as well. If you're watching us right now, brother, come by and get your gifts, brother. I appreciate y'all for finishing, completing.
Oh, for sure.
That's really what it's all about, completion. You know, and y'all done it. Tons of people went to college and dropped out, never went back. So that's a reality. So congratulations
Keeping your
to
head down
y'all.
and finishing through. I mean, I know your pops would have put a foot in you, but I appreciate you making it through, baby boy. You did a great job. Yeah, we proud of you. Yeah?
Thank y'all so
Believe
much.
Yeah.
Thank y'all so much.
Congratulations to y'all. So back to you. You just graduated, so you've been dealing with grades and seeing where your GPA at when you graduate.
Mm-hmm.
Could you rate these guys greatest wide receivers from LSU that's on this list? Your top guys. So who is number one? Who is number five? You could go 5 first or 1 first.
Okay.
If you had to rate them, like, okay, he was the best out of the group. Him and CL could do his too. I'm gonna have CL think a little bit too.
Oh, y'all know.
Like based on their career at LSU or in the NFL?
Well, in the NFL,
In the
because
league.
it is an NFL question. Or you
Yeah.
get to LSU, it's a lot of
We gotta go back.
Because remember, for Odell, he was that at LSU his last year, but
to me, Jarvis was the man at that point in time.
when they was doing
in my opinion.
well, I mean, you got a good. That's a good. And we watching.
And even when he came in the league, Jarvis was the man because Jarvis was returning kicks as well for the Miami Dolphins. I know a lot of people forget about the Miami Dolphin Jarvis Landry.
he was pretty good.
So, you know.
and Jarvis isn't on this list.
Yeah.
But to your point, he had to split reps
Right.
at special on special
On
teams.
special teams.
Go ahead.
Come on.
Let's do it. I'm gonna say, believe it or not, I'll probably go with Jamar Chase number 1.
Yeah.
I think he had the best career out of all of them so far. Justin Jefferson, I'll put him number 2.
Okay.
I will say, as of right now, I'll say Odell number 3. I will go. I will say Malik number 4, and I'll go Brian Thomas number 5.
Yeah.
I have your same exact list, but I'll flip it. We know the two.
Yeah.
You say the same thing.
Yeah, I say the same list, but I flipped them last two because Brian, even though he had Goldilocks, Lawrence, of course, wide receiver, quarterback, but Brian, I mean, who was the other guy on the other side of Brian Thomas? He came in and nobody expected that. He didn't have the fanfare. He's in a small market like Jacksonville. Man, 12. So you realize when you have 1,200 yards in your rookie year, 1,200 plus yards in your rookie year, and 7 or more touchdowns in your rookie year, that automatically makes you a number 1 wide receiver, a number 1 option on your football team.
Pretty much.
Jesus Christ.
As a rookie, basically.
Right, as a rookie.
Yeah.
There's a million teams that beg for that. That's what we expect. That should be the bar, and I hate to put that pressure on this young man. That should be the bar for Mr. Jordan Tyson and the New Orleans Saints, Now
don't jump ahead of it now.
We want that though. I'm just saying.
That's segment 3. I don't want you to go too much into it.
Every team in the league wants that. That's what they when they draft a first round wide receiver, when they're drafting a quintessential number 1 wide receiver, that's the numbers that they want. And for these boys to put that out consecutively as far as LSU wide receivers coming off the board, man, that's such a mission statement. That's such a foot in their face, a touchdown in the end zone, however you want to say it, brother. That is the most impressive stat I have heard, and I'm a stat guy. I won't lie. That's why I knew it before they asked. That is the most impressive stat I've heard coming out of the state of Louisiana and in the national.
That's a
football
very
league
impressive
that
stat
I have heard in a while. For real.
If y'all tune in to Inside the Trenches, we're just talking about the greatness of LSU, really the greatness of the state of Louisiana and its talent. Right. Y'all feel free to chime in. Y'all can also follow Inside the Trenches with Marlon Favorite on YouTube. Follow CL_NOLA on Instagram. And about to be probably Big Chris, not since he didn't graduated, but underscore
Chris.
Lil Chris,
Chris.
3K. Something like that. Yeah, I got you covered. And feel free to chime in on the conversation. But, we're just talking about what this state produces and what it means across the board. I'm going to stick to Jets on this next thing. I'm going to come at with y'all. Jets made a comment about he liked the healthy competition between Kyler Murray and J.J. McCarthy. Where should I start? Well, I'll break the ice on this one, y'all. Obviously, Kyler Murray has the most experience. Coach Kevin O'Donnell doesn't necessarily has his hands full. If J.J. McCarthy shows up and OTAs look sharp, handles his business in training camp, he could compete. But if it's slow lagging, CL, you got to go with the hot-handed Murray.
Well, I mean, one thing about me on this show is I don't hide any punches. Since day one, I never was a J.J. McCarthy fan. I did not believe that he deserved to go in the first round. Everybody tried to give me weighted breath. I wasn't waiting. Obviously he goes to the great offensive coordinator, the great quarterback whisperer in Kevin O'Connell, and he still couldn't make him better than he was. Unfortunately, young man got hurt in his first year, but even this second year that just passed, he lost his starting job in the midst of last season. And now that you do have Kyler Murray, clearly an athletic talent, clearly the arm talent, clearly from the waist down, uncomparable to a J.J. McCarthy. I mean, we know what it is. The writing's already in the sky. I don't see anybody actually trading for him. Obviously, we're talking about McCarthy. If anybody has any injuries or such, so he'll look good in his uniform holding the clipbook. I'll be honest with you. He ain't got a shot in Gordan McKernan to get it done and win that starting job, baby. I just got to be real.
I feel you now. Same question for you, Chris. Is it a debate? Is this a situation where this is two first-rounders, one obviously experienced and had its ups and downs? Your thought on this quarterback competition in Virginia? I said Virginia with the Vikings.
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
This is Kyler's starting job to lose for sure. He, like you said, he was a great quarterback coming out of Oklahoma, first overall pick of the draft, won the Heisman Trophy. I think he took the Cardinals to the playoffs maybe like once, had a couple of winning seasons with them. He has some decent moments in Arizona for sure, for all he could work with. And now he's in a new change of scenery in Minnesota. I feel like this is the most talented team he has ever had around him in his NFL career so far. I mean, if you go on the running backs, wide receivers, defense, for sure, coaching. So I definitely expected it. And then, the arm, like you said, the arm talent, the way he could just scramble around, dual threat quarterback. So I definitely see him, rejuvenating his career in Minnesota like Sam Darnold did in Minnesota and like Baker Mayfield did in Tampa Bay.
Now, I want to stick to quarterbacks on this next one, CL.
Come on.
I saw Ty Simpson basically feel like he mentioned it's almost like a graduation class to play behind Matthew Stafford, and rightfully so. Stafford been in the league. That's rookie class 09. That's some years, bro. And it's still a lot of controversy behind him being drafted in the first round. Just what's your thoughts just on that quarterback room right now in LA?
Well, I mean, I respect Stafford. I even respect Tyler Don't Call Me Homer Simpson. Whenever you have an accomplished quarterback already on a team, and then you bring in his heir apparent, there's gonna be some controversies. There's gonna be some talk. I'll bring it back to when the Packers brought in Jordan Love while Aaron Darkroom Rodgers were still on the team, they talked about it to their heads popped off. So I'm not too surprised that the conversation's going. And I know there was a lot of backlash and, people kind of trying to read the room or read Coach McCarthy's face during the draft or what have you. At the end of the day, the Rams are probably one of the two or only teams that's in the National Football League that was strong enough as far as their roster where they could draft a first-round pick and did not necessarily need him to play or produce this year. But I will mention this being 100% injury-prone league, knowing that last year Matthew Stafford did not play in any preseason. They held him out because of back issues until he started the season. Obviously, they had a great season, going to the NFC Championship game. But just know that Stafford is on his last leg, even though, he can tell by the gray beard. And of course, I'm not going to talk too much about players with gray. But just know that he's on his last leg, and it's always about the next man up. So you have to get a guy in position that at least knows the game, because who going to be his backup? J.J. McCarthy?
Oh, man. You made a good point, bro. I mean, listen. The heir to the throne, the gray beards, whatever the case, that boy was MVP last year, and he was playing at a high level. This is a year later.
46 touchdown passes.
He balled.
Yeah. So I think, to your point, the 46 touchdown passes, I think what we have a classic case of here, y'all, is Matthew Stafford is on his Tom Brady, right? He probably got a few more years left in him.
Oh, yeah.
And then you have a quarterback that wasn't, to me, he was like the fourth, maybe fifth best quarterback on the board, but something that I'm going to just say the staff over there at L.A. feel like they can sculpt with him. We got one more question here I'm going to bring around the table. I'm going to start with you first. One thing that shined for Houston, the Texans last year, was their defense.
Oh,
I mean, Derek Stingley, you got Will Anderson Jr.,
Danielle
Hunter just
Rankins.
Going crazy. Rankins, interior veteran, first rounder for the Saints, still bouncing around the league. Well,
still getting paid.
Still getting paid. Well, Ohio State's defensive tackle, Caden, what's Caden's last name? McDonald. Old McDonald had a phone, baby. Caden feels like he's going to be competing and winning a Super Bowl this year, straight up. Now, you got to respect the energy of these college boys. I mean, he did win a national championship, so they are bringing that winning energy over. I want to talk to you about that with the Saints here in segment 3, remind me. But I'm going to come to you, Chris, first. Houston defense is loaded. Do you see them potentially being Super Bowl contenders next year?
With the defense? Absolutely. With the offense, it just really, because they have talent on offense. They got the running backs. They got the receivers. They have the tight ends. It's just, the question is, will the offensive line improve this year? And will C.J. Stroud improve this year? If they both can improve, then yes, absolutely, the Texans can compete for the AFC Championship game in the Super Bowl. But if they don't, then maybe they'll be an early playoff exit.
I'm going to say no, just for the simple fact that, offensive line just don't improve like that. Quarterbacks don't necessarily just improve like that. Now, what can help him is, and we're talking about C.J. Stroud, they did bring over David Montgomery. They didn't bring over Knuckles from the Detroit Lions, and it might help that running game because, like I told y'all, they haven't been the same since Joe Mixon left the fold in Houston. Nick Chubb couldn't get it done by itself. He couldn't guard McKernan it by itself. So just maybe if the running game helps out and maybe the offensive line improves a little bit, because you don't go from blah to yeah like that over the offseason, especially when you, like I say, you let somebody like Larry Tunzel go in free agency the year before. You just don't replace that kind of talent, especially if you don't draft it or you don't pay the money to get it. So I'm going to just say no from the jump. But stranger things have happened in this league, And it all depends on, if we're even having this conversation, if Nicole Hartman comes back, or I'm sorry, Nico Collins comes
yes.
back
I thought
and
you were ripping him,
yeah. Well, I didn't want to do him like that. If he comes back healthy and is still the impact player, because the devastating injury that he had usually takes a year and a half to come back, and not just a full year. So I would have to say no, but obviously with some question marks on the side.
And it didn't draft any receiver. Well, they did in the 6th round. They brought in Lewis Bond, 6th round guys. That's not really going after your guy in the 1st round. So it's a lot of faith that they have in Dell and Tank Dell and like you say, Nico Collins. And like you said, with C.J. Stroud, we're going to get the offensive line. You got guys like Ed Ingram, Indy, coming over from Indy. You had Braden Smith come in. So who knows? It's a big – I get the rookies' enthusiasm in regards to planning. Hey, we don't know how the chips fall. But, I mean, those dudes are going to have to be one of the top receiving cores in the NFL for them to even see that. And like you said, Montgomery does add a little bit more spark to their offense.
And they didn't do it with all the injuries. Lamar was hurt. Mahomes was hurt.
Yeah.
This last year was their year to do it. So you telling me all them boys back healthy? Nah.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see. Well, look, y'all. Listen, we're not going to stop right here. We got more NFL talk. We're not going to sit here and talk about all these NFL teams and don't talk about the Saints. So y'all stick around later on in the show for that. Big ups one more time to the Gordan McKernan injury attorneys. Remember, get Gordan. Get it done, baby. 504-800-8888. Personal injuries. Got hurt at work and you need the best attorneys working on your case. You got to get going and get it done, baby. Y'all don't go nowhere, baby, because it's a Dreamathon here in a second, baby. That's right. We'll be joined by its owner, former NFL player, former HBCU standout. We'll have our homeboy, Bruce Thompson, come on the show here in a second. Y'all stick around, baby. It's Inside the Trenches right here on ESPN Baton Rouge. Hello, somebody.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Are you a high school football player who's tired of waiting on college coaches to notice you? What if I told you there's a way to get real colleges to reach out to you with scholarship offers and a financial package? If you are a junior or a senior who is serious about playing football on the next level and having school paid for, well, this video for you. Hello, somebody. Let me introduce myself. My name is Marlon Big Favorite. As a defensive lineman, I won a national championship with LSU in 2007 and then won a Super Bowl championship with the New Orleans Saints in 2009. Today, I'm a part of a broadcasting team who does the pre- and post-game analysis for the LSU Tigers. You might catch me on other media outlets talking sports as well. But here's what I'm mostly passionate about. My real job is running Concord Sports Professionals. At our New Orleans and Baton Rouge's facilities, we specialize in elite training for high school and college-bound football players. We provide position-specific training, strength and conditioning, and speed training to help our athletes dominate on the field. But that's just part of what we do. The big part of what we do is we help high school football players secure offers to play college football and pay for their education. Here's the reality most players face. High school coaches just don't have enough time to do all the recruiting work that you need. You show up to 7-on-7s and camps, hoping some coaches will notice you out of 500-some kids. What usually happens is you waste your entire weekend because nobody was actually watching you. Most guys just throw their applications into a void, hoping something sticks. That's not strategy. That's gambling with your future. Here's where we're different. We have a network of 1,000 coaches and scouts representing every level of college football, from Division I FBS, FCS, Division II, Division III, NAIA, and junior colleges. We start with a complete skill assessment. We discuss your football and your educational goals. Then, based off your talent, we personally contact coaches and scouts who are looking for exactly what you bring to the table. We don't send out emails. We make direct, personal contacts. Why does our approach work so well? Because me and my team here at Conquer has years of experience in the sports world. Our network is broad and vast, and we can get you in front coaches and scouts who can offer you a spot. Here's what this means for you. Number one, you never have to worry about what to say, how to say it, or when to say it. You just show up, play your best, and let the results take care of themselves. Number two, when a coach responds, we personally prep you for each call and visit. We walk you through what to expect, what to say, and how to make a strong first impression. Our team of former NCAA and NFL players manages the outreach, sending and replying to messages every single day. This makes it almost impossible not to get noticed by a college program. But we don't just reach out randomly. We write messages to show real intent, why you like their school, references to their program, and their academic reputation. We make it personal, real, and human. We have direct contacts and relationships with the decision makers. So a coach just don't see a name or a stat. They see you, a player that belongs in their locker room, and they trust that we will only send players that fits their program. Now, I can't cover everything in this short video, but if you like what you heard so far, or if you're even a little bit interested, click the link below and book a call with our team. Worst case scenario, you leave with a clear plan on how to control your recruiting process. Best case scenario, we work together and you sign a college offer with a scholarship. And if it doesn't work, we'll keep on working. We'll find a way to get you somewhere. There are tons of opportunities out there, and we'll help you discover them. So is this worth 30 minutes of your time? Absolutely. The only real risk is doing nothing and watching another season go by without hearing from a school you should be playing for. Even if you're unsure or on the fence, book a call anyway. The application just takes minutes. And if we can't help you, we'll let you know right away. Click the link below and we'll see you on the call. Hello, somebody.
Inside.
Yeah,
Yo, what's good, man?
I'm up here. Where you at?
Say, bro, look, do what you gotta do, man. Get all the rooms together, get everything straight. Let's get this thing going. I'm on my way up now. I'm getting in the elevator. Go! What's up, man?
Where you been is the question.
Look, bro, how you ain't let them in the room already? Come on, man, let's go. Say, bro, come on. Rainy, set them up.
Let me know if y'all need.
Yo, get my mouse, please.
How's it looking? Man, it's fire, bro. Man, you want to take a listen?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm at the spot. I'm at the spot. I'm at the spot. I'm at the top. I'm at the spot.
All right, man.
You good? I need the mouse. Dude, I can't keep using the magic mouse.
Pull up, get it poppin'.
The
Pull
mouse.
up, get it
Come on,
poppin'.
bro.
You already know
Pull
Steven
up, get
had
it poppin'.
Man.
Pull up, get it poppin'. I'ma pull up, get it poppin'. Pull up, get it poppin'. If you ain't got my money, it's a pull up, pull up, pull up. Woo! Pull up, get it poppin'. 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 I'ma pull up, get it poppin'. Pull up, get it poppin'. If you ain't got my money, it's a.
Now you can say I got options, yeah. I could sell beats, still gon' profit, yeah. I could sell wet to a faucet, yeah. Still need it safe off from barter, yeah. Way that we do it not fair, yeah. Tell all the rushes to call it, yeah. Wearing some glasses worth change, ain't a damn thing, change. Trying to maintain, puff on the damn string. For the head pain, y'all be reverting to cane or lean or something that I don't need in my veins. I'ma go sober, but first I'll hang. Getting uplifted through Mary Jane as I fade away, yeah. inside the trenches.
Conquer Sports Professionals.
Hello, somebody. It's Marlon Big Faith Favorite, Super Bowl champion and national champion. Here's the truth. Almost anybody could play college football and get a scholarship or financial aid if they know who's looking for them. Now, you may not be a Division I or Division II football player, but that doesn't mean you can't play college football on the next level. There's hundreds and thousands of schools out there that's looking for football players like you to give you a great education. Right now, the average cost of school is $27,000 a year. That means that's $180,000 just to graduate. Imagine cutting that number down with a football scholarship or financial aid support. At Conquer Sports Pros, we find the right schools that fit you, your talent, your goals, and your future. And they will pay for your education through football. Don't waste time guessing. Let us connect you with coaches and programs that are already searching for players like you. If you're serious about playing football in college to pay for your education, click the link below or visit csportspros.com and schedule a call today. Hello, somebody.
Conquer Sports Professionals.
Inside the trenches.
Here is where your story continues. Stretch the limits of your imagination. Create the world as you see it. One letter, one word, one pixel at a time. Move to the rhythm of your own story. Make something more. For him and her and them, for the world. Do what you love. Tell stories like never before in state-of-the-art recording, news, and editing studios. Created just for you. Learn skills that will never expire. Document moments, seconds, frames per second. Turn them into masterpieces. Creativity is more than a lifestyle. Make it a career. Tune into the sounds around you. Those notes, you were always meant to sing them. Creative boundaries, you were always meant to break them. Become the creative professional you are destined to be at the Anchor Institution for the Creative Economy. This is a stage, a world stage. New Orleans, culture rich. Loyola, hands-on access. Make the next move. Perform and work immediately. We do things differently. Use your creativity to impact society. Expand your mind. Be with and for others. Continue your story in the College of Music and Media at Loyola University, New Orleans.
Inside the trenches.
Conquer Sports Professionals.
Hey you, what's up? My name is Marlon Big Faith Favorite, Super Bowl champion and national champion. And here are the top 5 ways to stand out for college recruits. Number 1, explosive first 15 seconds on your highlight film. Listen, attention spans are short nowadays. You got to be able to catch their attention right away. So that big hit, make sure it's at the top of that tape. Number 2, consistent game stats. Each week, have your stats updated. If you had 4 tackles for loss and a sack, you need to make sure that's upgraded on your social media. Number 3, strong GPA plus test scores equals college scholarships. Gives you more opportunities. If you have the high grades and if they could get you some extra funds because of your test scores, that is huge. Number 4, positive attitudes coaches can trust. If you have a positive attitude and you look like you could be a nice locker room guy and build a team up, coaches love that. Number 5, hustle on and off the field. So just as well as you're out there making tackles or touchdown catches, you need to be active in your community. A lot of you guys want NIL brands. You need to be able to establish yourself out publicly. And that's definitely key, baby. So look, if you're serious about being recruited, go to csportspros.com if you want help getting a football scholarship. Hello.
Conquer Sports Professionals.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Well, welcome back, beautiful people, to Inside the Trenches. It's your host, Marlon, Big Fave Favorite, and we are live here at Loyola. Yes, baby, well, it is beautiful on a Monday night uptown New Orleans. Yes, it is. And we want to take this time right now to thank Dr. Kendra, baby, over at Health Nut System. Remember, y'all visit stillbody.org, stillbody.org. Big ups to Dr. Kendra. I got my Zim for life.
Come on.
Right? I already, I think I had maybe 1.5 meals today. I'm gonna probably give me a little snack, Dr. Kendra, because took my little 2 tablets later like you told me. So I'm gonna be a little hungry after the show. But anyway, it does help, again, curb your appetite, really get you the nutrients you need for the day. And she has her CMOS. I still have some of her CMOS as well. And y'all make sure y'all get right as well. Remember, stillbody.org. Dr. Kendra gonna get you right, baby. For the summer, yes indeed, summer 26 coming up. You might as well be your healthiest and feel your greatest. Yes, visit stillbody.org. Well, our next guest is no stranger to the show. Actually, the second time around on the show, we go back like 4 flats. Been working events and doing different things around the city and the state. NFLPA, New Orleans former chapter, also former Saint. Played at Langston University. My pops played linebacker for Langston University. Yeah.
I know that,
so I know about Langston, Oklahoma, man.
Shout out to Pops.
Yeah. And our next guest, the founder of Dreamathon.
Yes, sir.
You see it all over the city, see it all over really the NFL. Our next guest is none other, one and only, Bruce Thompson, baby. Bruce, baby, welcome back to the show.
Sir.
Yes, indeed.
What's up?
Y'all be sure to follow him at Bruce Thompson on Instagram. You can follow Dreamathon on Instagram as well. So, man, all I know is this weekend, I started to get my DM was lighting up, Inside the Trenches DM and Big Fave DM. I'm like, so I see CL. I'm like, man, CL boy active out there. And I'm like, wait, Yogathon by DPT, my boy Robbie spot. I saw Lola Bling in there. I saw Miss Nickerson, Perry's sister, doing the yoga stuff there. CL was there. What was the event like, man? How was it? Talk to our listeners about it.
Man, first off, thank y'all for having me again. So really appreciate,
Our pleasure, brother.
this opportunity. A lot of times people take stuff for granted. You don't take nothing for granted. You feel me? So at the end of the day, we gotta always keep giving y'all flowers, not only for what y'all do in the city, but for the main reason of what y'all do in the community. And some people just do things, and some people really passionate about doing things and making a change. So gotta get y'all that.
Appreciate you, brother. Nice love.
For sure. But Yogathon was really amazing, man. To me, it was more so about a reset. It was a nice little yoga event that I wanted to bring everybody together. So I always, I'm a honorary Jordan member, so I do a lot of things for Jordan. I do a lot of always go to the events and stuff for Super Bowl. So I'm really in the family. So I try to bring my type of vibe and everything that I'm surrounded around, and I'm big into wellness. So a lot of people, they kind of getting into, my world of things that I like doing and, being involved with. And I wanted to switch it up a little bit. So yeah, we, a lot of times when you do like a event, after the event is over, and you ain't gonna be able to see that next person till the next event y'all went at, or you gotta ask somebody, you gotta try to find their Instagram somehow. So I said, you know what? Let's do this for all the entrepreneurs in the city, because at the end of the day, we all need a reset. We all grind 24/8. The people who, have a small business, we don't have time to take off. And I wanted to create something that was special for us, And at the end of the day, it's all about networking. So if you a level 4 in the room, you might end up being a level 20 by the end of the day, because you either going to hear something, you're going to learn something, or you just need that reset to be calm and to be able to hear the noise and hear the right noise of where you need to be in the room. And you know, it always take, you know, one opportunity. You know, my spark is I always try to, you know, help one life. You know what I'm saying, and just move on from there. So it was a real big reset, man. It was so calming. It was, you know, I had Shad as the yoga instructor. You know, we had the greatest DJ in the world, and then, you know, I had Main Squeeze. Shout out to Main Squeeze. They sponsored the whole, you know, event, and Main Squeeze is behind everything that I do in the community. So I just wanted to do something that was different, you know, about the reset, but also networking together. I wanted to bring if you one of the hottest, rather you're an entrepreneur, rather you're a, you know, influencer, I wanted to bring everybody together in one room and see what that's like. And, you know, even with the rain, it showed how loyal people was to worry about their own health and reset and what they really wanted in life. So I appreciate that, man. It was beautiful. It was a real sight to see.
Definitely was a sight to see, brother. And I just want to take this time to thank you for personally inviting me. For the past few years, we've ran across each other and had great conversations. And I want to take this time as well to let you know how much you motivate me. You know, I do see all the things that you do because, of course, I follow you since the day I met you. And it's just been amazing to watch, you know, you go from here to there. And I'm also motivated by you, brother, because you do speak a lot about community and doing it for the community, and you just don't speak about it. You actually do it. And to invite all these people and for all these people to show up, brother, you truly have a following. And if I could ask you just one question, because I do ask multiple questions, what does that feel like to put your name on something, if it's just Bruce or if it's just Dreamathon, to have so many people show up? Because I'll even remind you of the Super Bowl event that you threw, that I came through and saw all the people that showed up. You know, obviously we had the Yogathon this weekend in the pouring rain and the turnout that happened today. What does that feel like to put your name on something and people just show up in droves?
Yeah, man, I appreciate that. First of all, I feel like whenever I put my name on it or whenever I put Dreamathon name on it, it got to be the hottest. And that's what I stand on, and that's what I believe. I want it to be an extravagant experience. And anything I do for me or for Dreamathon is selfless. It's less about me and more about others. And that's what a lot of people, you know, don't see behind the scenes. Like, before the event happened, I was mopping 8 in the morning. I was cleaning the bathroom 8 in the morning. I was moving stuff out the way 8 in the morning. 9 o'clock, I got the red carpet out. I'm giving them that real experience. I'm real detailed. Just because something was done earlier don't mean I can't do it to my liking. I was real precise. I was real, amazed in the moment. I was manifesting. I was seeing it before it actually happened. I was looking at the A, the B, the C, the D. If this don't happen, then this gonna happen. So I'm real big on, being precise. And I want to be precise because I want to give people the best experience that they ever had. And I had 11 people came up to me and told me that they never did yoga before.
Wow.
So now, just by bringing that to the community and turning that to another aspect, well, at the end of the day, if they never did it and they loved it, what that's going to do for all the yoga instructors that's in the community, it's going to boost them up to where they look at it like, dang, I got 5 new people that signed up for yoga out of nowhere. Well, the event is to bring awareness for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So when I do things, it's all about being selfless, but it's always a method to the madness. It's always a strategy. So, I try to do things different. Well, I'm doing things different. I'm being very intentional, and I want this to be the best at all times.
No doubt. If y'all are just tuning in to Inside the Trenches, y'all are listening to my man Bruce Thompson. Y'all be sure to follow him at Bruce Thompson on Instagram. Follow Dreamathon on Instagram as well. Very, very inspiring. What you're doing is just something in my opinion, a lot of us don't tap into enough, tapping into our brand, tapping into, just our gifts and our passions. Speaking of branding, man, when we walked up to the show, Bruce had these bottles of water in his hand, and I'm like, all right, shoot, this is what's up. How? And it's high pure, like hyper and pure, right? High pure, oxygenated water. And I'm going to go ahead and take a little sip. I am a little thirsty, so I might as well. They open like a Sprite there.
If you ain't grubbing in the trenches, you're drinking in the trenches.
That indeed is very crispy. Man, talk to this. This looks like something great for athletes too. Talk to us about how.
Yeah, man. So How was one of my sponsors for my Dreamathon event that I had for Super Bowl. But me and How go a long way because they didn't just take a chance on me and, just do this. They wanted to be a part of everything that I had going. They wanted to be a part of the community. They want to be a part of, anything that I'm doing that's not just positive, but life changing, life warming. So I'm really thankful for them. But at the end of the day, everybody always asks me how, so it kind of made sense. And you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, it's all about the dream.
Right.
So you dreaming, well, how? Drink the water. You know what I'm saying? So it's very good water. It's very tasting. It's the best water out. I just don't even know how to explain. It's the best water out. It tastes amazing. So everything that we do in the community, this is who we with. I wanted to bring them with us.
And I believe you, brother. I so believe you. A lot of people talk it. You are one of the few guys in this world, especially in this city, that actually do it. I remember your speech or the things that you said during the actual event. And when you told everybody, we all knew it was a storm and rain Saturday. And you told everybody, you said, thank you for showing up. But you know what? Thank yourselves because you showed up for yourselves. And that was very powerful, brother. That really touched home to me because it's easy to stay in the bed. It's easy to say, I don't know. And you really had people show up. Like I say, I was set back by the people that showed up. Thinking of one of the people that showed up, believe it or not, your former coach is a former teammate of mine at Opera Walker. Coach Joseph, I don't know what you call him. I call him
Coach Joe.
Yeah, Coach Joseph. He's actually a former teammate of mine at Opera Walker, and obviously me and him see each other a lot and we talk a lot. But we sat down and we talked about you, brother. And if you so gracefully could share your start, because I'm sure it started at NOLA at some point in time, and then Miller McCoy, but it's your story to tell. Please, brother, tell the people how you started, because your story is just, it's a dream.
For sure. I'll give him a little bit.
Come
on. It's crazy because I grew up in the AWOD, so Arts and Painters, 2230, that's my grandma's house. So I grew up there in
downtown.
My auntie and my grandmother, like the most funniest part about this, they used to lock us outside and say, stop letting the air out. You're going in and out the house, and they lock us out.
Come on.
Yeah,
And
real.
we don't go back inside until the lights come on.
Lights
the street
come on.
lights come on. So we outside trying to. Well, I need some water. And get the hose pipe on the side of the side of the house.
Yes, sir.
So it was.
real.
It started off from those moments, and then seeing my cousin John. Shout out to John, man. All them playing in the street, playing street ball. He played receiver. They going up and down the street, pole to pole. So once they get done playing, the kids, is our turn. So we wanted to do the same thing. Then a pitch up tackle, and then it went from that to we street racing, pole to pole to see who the fastest on the block. And shout out to Ryan, man. So Ryan was the one who man, you should play for St. Rock. And I was like, man, I don't know. So then raced again. And then I was keeping up with him, and then he was like, you know what? Like, nah, for real, you really should play. So he gave me the paper. My mom said no the first time. Came again about 3 weeks later, gave me the paper again, like, bro, you should. So I gave it to my mom, and she finally brung me. And that's how I started. I ended up playing for St. Rock. Shout out to Coach Window. And you know, that's how I started at St. Rock. And it was a blessing. I really started off at running back. Yeah, I was running back number 22.
Come on.
So it turned up from there to me playing baseball after that to me running track. When I ran track, I ended up actually winning a lot, and I went to the Hershey's Championship. So
wow,
yeah, so it was really amazing. I went to basketball, like anytime something going on, I was at the park, and then I ended up moving to St. Rock and North Roman. So I was right across the street from the park. So as soon as I see somebody playing on the field, I'm Mom, can I go? Can I go? And she like, yeah, because she could see me looking down. So
from the post.
Yeah, so that's how it started for me. And you know, a lot of times when my mom was at work, I just used to walk back and forth from where we was at to my grandmother's house, and you know, we grew up in the streets. We grew up in a environment of, you know, just get your bike and you just go where you go. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I'm just blessed to learn a lot of life experiences. Knocking on my friends though, can he come outside? And no, he punished. Like shout out to my dog Allen, man. Allen was always punished,
that boy
bro.
Stay punished.
Yeah, man. But he had the trampoline though, so he used to go outside. You know, can we still go jump on the trampoline? Mama like, yeah. So yeah, man. So it grew from there, and then, you know, Hurricane Katrina came. I ended up going to Baytown Junior in Texas.
Yeah.
6th through 7th grade, 8th grade, I went to Gentry. I actually played quarterback and safety. So I was one of the top. I was really like that.
Come on.
And then played basketball, then ran track. We were still the hottest. And I came back here for 9th grade. 9th grade happened, you know, and I didn't play football my 9th grade year. So I came from playing quarterback to coming out here, and I was trying to figure out where I wanted to go. I wanted to go to St. Aug. They was full. You know, this is right after Katrina.
Right.
And then I said I wanted to go to Easton. They told me I couldn't go there till mid-October. So Miller McCoy opened up, and, you know, it was all boys school, and we was the first graduating class. We was the first 9th grade class, then first 10th grade, 11, and we was in trailers. And, you know, like, a lot of times you'll look at where you at, and you won't look at how can you impact where you at. And I was in the standpoint of, you know, young, still figuring out myself. I'm like, yeah, I'm not a stunner, you know. Yeah. I'm not a person who just want to be somebody. I'm not. I was always known for hard work, and my coach always told me that I had potential. So, you know, I went through carbon monoxide my first 9th grade year, and I had to figure out, like, you know, what we was gonna live with me and my mom. You know, they told us if we would have stayed in there, we would have died. But we only woke up because the dog kept barking, catching headaches, you know?
Right.
So we went through all those type of things, and my life was just full of adversity and full of, you know, either you eat or you gonna starve, you know what I'm saying? You gotta figure it out. So my whole life was really just off of survival. That was what we was taught at a young age. So, and I used to listen to Meek Mill a lot. He used to always be like, chase a dream, youngin'. You know, that was my vibe. I stayed watching Ocho Cinco.
Right.
And Ocho Cinco and Jerry Rice, that's the reason I became a receiver. So since I didn't play football my 9th grade year, it held me back to changing what I wanted to be and what I wanted to do. And I'm like, I want to be the person that make plays. I want to be the person that catch it and score in the end zone, spin the ball, or, you know, do a little dance, or, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to, you know, turn that up to another level. And I ended up training at the Duke Academy. Okay. And that's somebody that's somebody who actually took me in and taught me how to be a pro, taught me how to train like a pro, and how to take care of my body. So I go from seeing what I wanted to be in a vision to coming back to the school that I was at, the environment that we had, and that's why I was big on hard work. They tell us to do something. I'm doing it 100 miles per hour every time. y'all ain't seen what I seen. Y'all ain't been to where I've been. And then I end up getting a pair of cleats from a professional football player, and I wore them till I couldn't wear them no more. It didn't matter if I had a hole in them.
It was just the fact that it was from a professional.
From a professional.
Right. Now, my question for you, I know outside we were talking about just some of your ventures with Dreamathon.
Yeah.
You mentioned last year during the Super Bowl partnering with the Nike with the Nike events. Talk to us about what it was partnering with Nike last year for the Super Bowl here in New Orleans.
Come on.
No, it was in San Francisco.
I'm sorry, just recently, earlier this year.
Yeah,
San Francisco. Yeah. Talk to us about that.
So, man, I guess I could let the cat out the bag a little bit, but Nike
inside the trenches.
Nike, yeah, we inside for sure. Nike, they've been talking to me for a whole year, so they've been pre-planning this, and we were just creating relationships, and every time I'm doing something big, I send it to them, and they sharing it around. Every time I'm doing something big, they send it to them, they sharing it around. So 52 weeks, I'm sharing something 52 times. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
It was real big for me because they was also just keep hitting me. What else you got coming new? What else this? What else that? And the people that I'm touching, that's inside, and they seeing things that I can't see yet. My name in rooms that I can't see yet. And just by prayer and manifesting. So I had a how can I put it? I had a saying in my phone that I created. I was already manifesting that if Nike come, this is what I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
And how Nike said just do it, I said just dream it. Mm-hmm. And then I had the Dreamathon logo, and I usually have it reaching up to stars, but I saved it as my screensaver. It was actually a Dreamathon logo reaching up to the Nike check.
I like that.
So when I created that, and Nike came at me, they said, Bruce, all right, we ready for you. We want you to lock in with us for Super Bowl. And I'm like, on the biggest stage, I prayed for, I was ready for, but I also was thankful for. On the biggest stage, I go from where I was at to being somewhere where I wanted to be and, dream about. Like it's a story within itself that, coming from New Orleans, like when they told me that, I was thinking about everything that I've been through. Coming up, I was thinking about my mom. I was thinking about the friends that believed in me. I was thinking about all positivity, and just seeing how Nike did that, man, it changed my life. It changed my whole perspective. I had to make a shirt for Dion and Jerry Rice.
Yeah,
both of them together.
That collab.
That's fine.
I saw that.
And then they said, well, Bruce, we giving you full creativity. I said, what's the creativity? Create whatever you want to do on the front and whatever you want to do on the back. Just make it say Chase the Smoke. I said, okay. I went to my screensaver and I told myself, I said, you ready? I said, you ready? I'm talking to myself, though. You ready? And I went ahead and put that on the shirt. And just seeing Nike reaction and seeing the presidents and, everybody hug each other and saying Nike's back, that right there.
Wow.
It changed not just my life, but my perspective of how I look at things. I just felt unstoppable. I feel like nobody can stop me but myself.
Right.
And, you go through things for a reason. And you go through the struggle. You go through, the ups and downs for a reason that nobody can see but you and God, And if you trust in your journey, it's going to always come out to a little bit of adversity. Like, the harder adversity, the bigger the blessing and the bigger opportunity that's around the corner. But you just got to go through it. Like, when I go through things, I praise him in advance,
Amen.
And I'm big on that. So I'm just thankful, like it's just the beginning though, and that's the flip side of everything that we just did. It's just the beginning.
And so now, after listening to Bruce, y'all don't have to wonder why this young man is so inspiring and he touches so many people, including myself. We all know that the Super Bowl this year is going to be in Los Angeles, in Inglewood at SoFi Stadium. Not to let too much out of the bag. I'm sure you have something planned. I'm sure you have something that you and Nike, I'm sure, will do together. What can you tell us? What can you put out there and let it be known? Because with Dreamathon, with Nike, everybody's looking to see what you have going next. Let them know where they can follow you at, where they can keep up with you, because your story is beyond a dream at this point, brother. It's not just reality. You're becoming a myth at this point, brother.
Right.
I'm gonna be real with you,
Real
baby.
talk.
I
Sure.
know you, and I got mad love for you, and some of the things just blow my mind, and I'll be standing right next to you.
Right. We got about 3 more minutes, too, and it's a 2-part question. We're talking about Amazon as well. Talk to us about that as well.
So yeah, I had a someone reached out to me, shout out to her, but reached out to me and said, "Hey, it's about time for us to work together. I got some plan for you, Amazon." And I said, "What do you mean? Amazon wanted the hottest, and we feel like you're the hottest in the world." I said, "For sure, I feel like I'm the hottest in the world too." So I'm still waiting on a message of like, what's next? So I didn't say nothing. I get another text. "We ready for you." I'm like, "You told me that last week." So then I got it again. And it was like, okay, so Amazon Prime and the NBA. So just how they have the NBA, I'm at NFL on Prime on Thursdays.
Right.
Amazon was starting one with the NBA with their own production. They wanted Dreamathon to create something special in the gifting store for Amazon Prime and the NBA.
Wow.
And they chose me.
Wow.
So they flew me out there. They took care of me. And it just all felt like another dream. And I'm like, while I'm talking right now, I'm stuttering a little because I could feel it. Like I'm feeling it in real time all over again. It's like something that I would cherish forever, because that was my spark of me feeling like, you know how you think that you want something? You go from thinking to knowing who you are. And I walk in the room. "Hey, Bruce," they shaking my hand. They told me to walk this way, take some pictures. Now I'm taking pictures next to the Amazon Prime wall with the NBA. I turn to my left. I'm talking to Steve Nash. He shake my hand. I look to my right. I'm talking to Dirk Nowitzki. I walk straight. D Wade look up to me like, "Yeah, you want to try my wine?" So I didn't want to be like everybody else in the room that was just there. I'm all about either staying here in this room or leveling up past this. I said, "D Wade, sell me your wine then. Let me know what's up. Sell you my wine." And everybody like froze. And we all froze in real time. D Wade said, "All right, well, this is my wine if it's red." I said, "Yeah, if it's red, that's like that chill vibe. If you in the house, laid back, feet crossing." And he started laughing. He like, "Yeah, but we ain't doing that right now, so I got to sell you the white." And I said, "All right, well, cool." So then we both took a sip. He dabbed me off, and then, they recorded it and everything, but it was special. And I did my own photo shoot with it just to show him love back. He liked it, And, it was just mutual respect, man. And I was just thankful for everything. And I ended up meeting the person who was over the whole production of the whole Amazon Prime. They ended up doubling back and hitting me up later again. 2 months later, said, "Hey, we want to make this shirt the official shirt of the NBA and Amazon on Prime." And I said, wow. And then they called me again and said, "Hey, we want to talk about the contract." I said, "Talk about the contract." I can't say too much, but basically, I thought the contract was ended. They end up changing it to bring Dreamathon overseas, and I end up doing Dreamathon the same shirt, but putting Germany on there for Berlin, and then I had them make one for London.
That is fine.
So just off of that alone, it's just dreams that's coming true, and I just thank myself more than anything because I believe in myself and I do affirmations. I look at myself in the mirror. I tell myself I'm the greatest at all times, no matter up, no matter down. And I tell myself I'm the greatest more times when I'm down rather than when I'm up.
Yeah, I'm gonna need all them shirts.
Yeah, me too. All them things fire, bro.
Yeah.
I wish we had more time with you because now that you brought that up, I had several other questions.
Right.
But
For sure.
we're up against the clock. But you I don't think you've done this before because this is your first time in the studio.
Yeah, first time here.
So what we've been doing for our guests to come on the show, that's your camera right there. You got some messages, bro. This whole interview was messages. What message do you have for the Bruce, the kid right now that's like the Bruce who was 17 coming out of high school, about to go to HBCU, now working with Amazon Prime and Nike,
NBA,
NFL, so on and so forth, man. Motivate that kid.
That kid, I would say them crying nights and the times where you didn't feel like you was who you are today and who you wanted to be. Just trusting that journey and let them tears fill up and let it teach you how to swim. So you can step over anything and everything that's in your way. But in order to beat the giant, you gotta let God lead you. Because if you try to beat it yourself, it ain't gonna work. So just trusting the journey, letting God lead the way. Let the tears fill up the pool so it can teach you how to swim. Because you can't run away from adversity. All it do is just gonna make you stronger every time. And go chase whoever you wanna be, whoever you are, just keep going chase it. Because can't nobody stop you but you. It might be people in a way that could, stop you from going the longer route, but it's okay to make a left when everybody making the right. It's okay being that black sheep, But at the end of the day, you are who you are. So keep chasing that dream.
Man, that was beautiful, man. Bruce, thank you once again for coming on the show. We've been screaming, get Gordan, get it done.
Yeah.
Get Gordan, get it done.
Get Gordan. Shout out to Gordan, man. Get Gordan.
Yeah, you're right.
Get it done.
Get it done.
That's for you, brother.
You been getting it
Yeah.
done.
Because you've been killing it with the shirts. That's
Hello,
all.
somebody.
Yeah. Get Gordan, get it done,
Yeah.
man. Yes, indeed. Well, man, listen, some of the coolest shirt designs I've seen this man do. I was out there working with BT Jordan with the camp 2 years ago. He had a Bruce shirt on, man. It's just, we're proud of you here, bro. Yeah. Keep up the good work.
Appreciate it, man.
We're definitely proud of you.
So grateful you made it, brother.
100%.
Appreciate that
And
for
once
sure.
again, big shout out again to Health Nut System, Dr. Kendra. Y'all visit stillbody.org. That's like still, like the man is still, body.org. She has her new products out right now. We got the Zim for Life. It's telling you all the nutrients you need for the day. Sea moss, you name it. She told me she has over 130 products. Y'all go ahead and get y'all life right. Just visit stillbody.org. Shouts out to Health Nut System. Y'all don't go nowhere, man. I told y'all we had a special guest in the building, so I'll keep it a surprise. 2 special guests. We had Bruce come through, and we got another cat coming through as well. Hello, somebody. So y'all stick around, baby. It is Inside the Trenches right here on ESPN Baton Rouge. We'll be right back.
Inside the Trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
At Cox.
Inside the trenches.
Hello, somebody. A remix. For the radio. From LA to LA, they yelling hello, fade. Big dog, smooth cat with some mellow waves. In the 10th grade, I used to rock the mellow braids. Private school at the time, they wanted us with fades. Then the dog went to West Jeff. Marsh Wolf, step, big with the pep step. You can call me Lucky Left, do it for my churn. I'ma do it for my neff. Do it for the hood when I march clear step. Hello, somebody. Yeah, I'ma move my body. Yeah, I'ma be somebody. You never know when you gon' need somebody. Hello, somebody. Yeah, I'ma move my body. Yeah, you gon' be somebody. You never know when you gon' need somebody. I gotta represent. Fave in this thing, I'ma make it make sense. You can shake a leg for me, move them arms for me. Chopper style with it, chopper style with it. Oh yeah!
Love is the key. I love showing love. I love being me. I love meditating cause it set my mind free. Tell them kids stay in school, ain't no love in the streets. Take them back to the good old days. We rock polos with the good old J's. From New York to New Orleans, they say, yeah, that's him. They like me. I want them to love me like they love Slim. But hello, they saying, Chopper, it's your turn now. Keep your foot on the gas and never turn down. But I remember being turned down. The ones who counted me out, oh, they gon' learn now. Oh, yeah, how to treat somebody. Never know when you gon' need somebody. If they hate, let them hate. When opportunity come knocking your way, just remember to say, hello,
somebody.
Yeah, she about to work that body. But when you shake, can't be lazy. Told her go Kanye crazy. Oh, yeah. Hello, somebody.
Yeah, I'ma move my body. Yeah, I'ma be somebody. You never know when you gon' need somebody. Hello, somebody. Yeah, I'ma move my body. Yeah, you gon' be somebody. You never know when you gon' need somebody. Hello, from that 504 to LA. Come on, skip from that 504 to New York. Skip from that 504 to Chicago. Skip to that 504 to LA. Skip from that 504 out down. Skip to that 504 down to Houston. Skip to that 504 down south. That third coast. Somebody. Now won't you work out. Hello, somebody. Yeah, I'ma move my body. Yeah, I'ma be somebody. You never know when you gon' need somebody. Hello, somebody. Yeah, I'ma move my body. Yeah, you gon' be somebody. You never know when you gon' need somebody. Hello.
Double down. Checkers and rallies, $3.49. Doubles.
Double down.
Oh yeah. Deli must have did this beat. Hello somebody. A remix. For the radio. From LA to LA, they yelling hello, fade. Big dog, smooth cat with some mellow waves. In the 10th grade, I used to rock the mellow braids. Private school at the time, they wanted us with fades. Then the dog went to West Jeff. March Wolf, step, big with the pep step. You can call me Lucky Left, do it for my churn. I'ma do it for my neff. Do it for the hood when I march clear step. Hello somebody. Yeah, I'ma move my body. Yeah, I'ma be somebody. You never know when you gon' need somebody. Hello somebody. Yeah, I'ma move my body. Yeah, you gon' be somebody. You never know when you gon' need somebody. I gotta represent. Fave in this thing, I'ma make it make sense. You can shake a leg for me, move them arms for me. Chopper style with it. Oh yeah!
Love is the key. I love showing love. I love being me. I love meditating cause it set my mind free. Tell them kids stay in school, ain't no love in the streets. Take them back to the good old days. We rock polos with the good old J's. From New York to New Orleans, they say, yeah, that's him. They like me. I want them to love me like they love Slim. But hello, they saying, Chopper, it's your turn now. Keep your foot on the gas and never turn down. But I remember being turned down. The ones who counted me out, oh, they gon' learn now. Oh yeah, how to treat somebody. Never know when you gon' need somebody. If they hatin', let them hate. When opportunity come knocking your way, just remember to say, hello somebody. Yeah, she bout to work that body. But when you shake, can't be lazy. Told her go Kanye crazy. Oh yeah, hello somebody.
Yeah, I'ma move my body. Yeah, I'ma be somebody. You never know when you gon' need somebody. Hello somebody. Yeah, I'ma move my body. Yeah, you gon' be somebody. You never know when you gon' need somebody. Skip from that 504 to LA. Skip from that 504 to New York. Skip from that 504 to Chicago. Skip to that 504 to LA. Skip from that 504 out in Dallas. Skip to that 504 down to Houston. Skip to that 504 down south. That third coast. Workout. Oh yeah. Deli must have did this beat. Hello somebody. A remix. For the radio. From LA to LA, they yelling hello, fade. Big dog, smooth cat with some mellow waves. In the 10th grade, I used to rock the mellow braids. Private school at the time, they wanted us with fades. Then the dog went to West Jeff. March Wolf, step, big with the pep step. You can call me Lucky Left, do it for my churn. I'ma do it for my neff. Do it for the hood when I march clear step. Hello somebody. Yeah, I'ma move my body. Yeah, I'ma be somebody. You never know when you gon' need somebody. Hello somebody. Yeah, I'ma move my body. Yeah, you gon' be somebody. You never know when you gon' need somebody. I gotta represent. Fave in this thing, I'ma make it make sense. You can shake a leg for me, move them arms for me. Chopper style with it. Oh yeah!
Love is the key. I love showing love. I love being me. I love meditating cause it set my mind free. Tell them kids stay in school, ain't no love in the streets. Take them back to the good old days. We rock polos with the good old J's. From New York to New Orleans, they say, yeah, that's him. They like me. I want them to love me like they love Slim. But hello, they saying, Chopper, it's your turn now. Keep your foot on the gas and never turn down. But I remember being turned down. The ones who counted me out, oh, they gon' learn now. Oh yeah, how to treat somebody. Never know when you gon' need somebody. If they hatin', let them hate. When opportunity come knocking your way, just remember to say, hello somebody. Yeah, she bout to work that body. But when you shake, can't be lazy. Told her go Kanye crazy. Oh yeah, hello somebody.
Yeah, I'ma move my body. Yeah, I'ma be somebody. You never know when you gon' need somebody. Hello somebody. Yeah, I'ma move my body. Yeah, you gon' be somebody. never know when you gon' need somebody. Hello. Skip from that 504 to Atlanta. Come on. Skip from that 504 to New York. Skip from that 504 to Chicago. Skip to that 504 to LA. Skip from that 504 out in Dallas. Skip to that 504 down to Houston. Skip to that 504 down south. That third coast. Workout. Somebody. Now won't you workout. Somebody. Well, hello, somebody. It's time to move your body. Welcome back to Inside the Trenches. It's your host, Marlon, Big Favorite, right? And time does fly. We're having a good time. You know, so this our last segment of the night. But I told you I had a treat for y'all, right? So my next guest from New Orleans, actually from the West Bank of New Orleans, played at Shaw, played at LSU, right? From LSU, you know what I'm talking about? He won a national championship that 03, right? Right quick. And right now, he's traveling the area looking for some of the best players for Grambling University. My next guest is none other than LSU's standout, Archbishop Shaw standout, Sharon Carey, baby. Welcome to Inside the Trenches.
Thank you for having me, Big Favor. What's happening?
That's coolin', man. Look, listen, man. Me and this guy got so many different stories, a lot of history. We both played for Coach Hank Tierney, both played at LSU, you know, and both just enjoyed ourselves that won national championships. So, Shy, I'm going to start here, brother. I saw you the other day over at Shaw. We all was watching them practice. Man, y'all been traveling the road here the last couple weeks, man. How's the recruiting process been going?
It's been going real great. You know, we coming off a first winning season that Grambling had in almost 6 years. So we just trying to replenish our roster. You know, you got to come to New Orleans to get the best talent in the country. I believe I'm a Louisiana guy through and through. So, you know, we want to be New Orleans, Louisiana top down with our roster. So, you know, just trying to get out, get the best talent that fits what we looking for, and just trying to build a program, continue to build a program.
Good stuff.
Thank you again, brother. Thank you again for coming, you know, and I second that. You know, New Orleans, Louisiana itself has the best product to put not only in the pros, but definitely in the college. I'm sure it's hard to find the next Sharon Carey. But what are you actually looking for, you know, just to give the youngins a heads up? What type of athlete, what type of college collegiate player are you looking for to bring to the great University of Grambling?
We really just look for football players. You know, you don't want to get so caught up on skill set. We look for toughness. We looking for guys that love football. And most importantly, we looking for guys that just want to be a part of the team atmosphere, because you have to have a solid foundation of team energy to ultimately win that ultimate success of championships. So we ultimately look for great football players that are team guys that's going to compete for 60 minutes in a game and be a part of a team culture.
If y'all just tuning in to Inside the Trenches, we're joined by Grambling's quarterback coach, offensive coordinator, Sharon Carey, doing an excellent job. I saw Shy at practice the other day, just watching the kids, just like, and coaching them, you know, just talking, man, you got to throw the ball. Even little Marlon, like, tell him he got to step through it. And it's just like the natural coach comes out of him. Talk about Grambling. We'll come back to recruiting here in a second, but I want to talk about Grambling and y'all season last year. Y'all had a winning season. Obviously, the Bayou Classic, we're going to leave that alone. But
don't do me that.
I'm not going to do you that, bro. I saw Mickey on the sideline. Mickey was like, yeah. But no, that game just is what it is. But the remainder of the season, man, y'all were balling. Talk to us about y'all 2025 season.
From the quarterback position, man, it was tough. We had four different guys end up playing for us. We end up getting to our four-string walk-on quarterback. But just overall, you know, first winning season, like I said, in 6 years. I end up playing four different quarterbacks. Wow. We made it all the way through to Hayden Benoit, our walk-on quarterback. He ended up playing real well for us coming down the stretch of the season. So, you know, we just at a position right now where we had our first winning season. We on the cuffs right now, breaking through, and we want to just continue to build that momentum going forward into the 2026 season.
Straight up. And pedigree matters too, right? I mean, your head coach, Mickey Joseph, not only that family tree of talented coaches, But I mean, Mickey's time at LSU, won a national championship, had a great receiving core. What does he bring to the table as the head coach?
Mick got tremendous experience. It ain't no secret he the best wide receiver coach in the country, right? So he got so much expertise about the wide receiver play, the passing game. So for me as an offensive coordinator, I try to lean on him. Everything that we do, it go through him. So we constantly talking about everything about offensive football every single day, early in the morning, late at night. Mick like a been brother for me.
Mm-hmm.
I've been knowing them almost for about 30 years now. So it's really like a big brother, little brother relationship, kind of like a mentor relationship for me. So I lean on him really for everything, really.
Wow.
That's fire.
After your obvious stardom at Shaw, after you obviously stardom at LSU, how did you end up landing at Grambling University? How did you get to Grambling?
This is my second stop with Coach Joseph. I also was the special team coordinator, running back coach when Coach Joseph was the head coach at Langston University.
Right. Okay.
So we got a real little brother, big brother relationship. So when he got the job at Grambling, it was a no-brainer. We talk all the time like, hey, this happening, get ready. That happened, so we here now.
Yeah, no, that's big. Now I want to kind of, I guess, look at this from post LSU to where you're at now. These aren't your first few coaching jobs. You've been around, so I guess talk to our viewers about some of the different trips you had as a coach.
I got to start with Carver, right?
That's right.
I kind of like that really gave me my bearings, being the head coach at Carver, taking over that program after Hurricane Katrina. It was a tough situation, but going on the field for the first time with 7 players and able to build that program to make it to the playoff, develop guys to go big, get D1 scholarships, and really kind of like being one of the major engineers of the Ninth Ward Field of Dreams. That whole process right there was just a blessing for me to grow, develop, and being a young man at that time, be able to get kids, mentor, develop. And at the end of the day, I feel like I'm a developer. And that all started at Carver High School, man, for me.
Wow. Right, yeah.
I mean, and we understand that the Field of Dreams situation, it was supposed to happen. It didn't happen. Now they finally get the go-ahead to get it done like Gordan McKernan. How does that feel, brother? Because initially I'm sure there was a feeling and then it didn't come through. Now we know for sure that it's going to happen. Right. The lower Ninth Ward will have the newest, probably prettiest field in New Orleans. How does that feel to be a part of that, brother?
I mean, for me, it was just all about just really trying to do something different, trying to do something special, trying to bring something new to the Carver. Carver always going to hold a special place in my heart, and Jesse Bivens, rest in peace, man. I know when that field get down, Coach Jesse, you know what I'm saying? He going to be shuffling all the way through. You know what I'm saying? When that happens, the people that know Coach Jesse know what I'm talking about. So for me, the Carver family, Coach Jesse Bivens, you know what I'm saying? Just much love. And whenever that happened, for the people, Coach Naughty, R.I.P. to Coach Naughty, all of that, that's my guys, from the Ninth Ward. So whenever that happens, that's a part of me. And I just want that to happen for the Ninth Ward, really, to be honest with you.
For the 9, baby.
Just to let you know, it's a very special field for me as well, brother, because my mother graduated. Obviously this being day after Mother's Day. My mother graduated Carver, class of 72, and if we wouldn't have moved from the lower Ninth Ward, I would have went to Carver. So it's very special. And then obviously I know Marshall Falk personally, and he sparked that years ago. So it'll be a special moment for me as well, bro.
Yeah, hey man, absolutely. You bringing up Marshall Falk, man. The man just got on me because I was talking about the Southern and that Southern head coach. Now, I mean, I know it's
Ninth Ward. We talking Ninth Ward right now. Yeah, we talking across the canal.
Shy, I want to go way back, man.
I don't go too far back.
I ain't gonna go too far back.
Talk to me now.
I ain't gonna go too far. I'm gonna skip a few parts. I'm just go back to when I was a freshman, all the way really to my senior year in high school. It was one name that always came out of Coach Hank Tierney's mouth, and it was Sharon Carey. And then you cut the tape on, you get it. I mean, for me, for my two favorite teammates were, to me, the best. No disrespect to Mickey, one of the best option quarterbacks in the game. Skylar Green and this man right here in their time frame. High school was so much different. It was the real Catholic League. We lost a real 5A state championship. It was 2 teams. It wasn't no 4 teams. I guess talk to us about your career in high school, playing for Coach Hank Tierney and some of the success you saw on the field there. And then to see that team and to see Coach Hank still do it, man, it's a huge blessing for us.
I mean, it was just fun to be on the field, to hear Coach still getting after it all of this time. I wouldn't think Coach talk about me like that, the way he used to fuss at me and cuss me so much. So that's kind of always funny to hear, right? But my time there with Coach Hank was great. He taught me a lot of football, like just understanding the game from the quarterback position from Coach Hank. That's kind of like laid a strong foundation for me to be able to continue to grow as a coach and be able to be a coordinator today. That football background, a lot of that come from Coach Hank Tierney, just understanding and knowing the game. So, my time at Shaw was great. Nothing but great things to say about Coach Hank and my Shaw family. We got a lot of Shaw Eagles that's doing a lot of amazing things around the country, around the world. So, salute to all my Shaw brothers.
Yeah. Right. Now check this out, CL, before you ask your question. I was over there at practice the other day with them, right? I was standing next to Mickey Joseph, Sharon Carey, and Chuck Parquette. Now look, that boy Hank said, Fave, you're standing by about 50,000 yards, huh? That's crazy. On the cool, right?
And I believe that, and definitely shout out to all your Shaw brothers. We always hear your name, but in the last few years, we've heard a name that I'm sure you're very familiar with. His name is Jasper Parker. And if I'm not mistaken, he broke your single season rushing record with 326 yards. I can't remember what school it was, but what does that feel like to have a record to be held for so long? But then again, a great young man like Jasper Parker breaks it and he happens to go to Shaw.
Jasper is just a really great kid in itself, right? So when you meet that kid, you can't help but to be excited for him when he go on and accomplish great things like I know he will. Right. But honestly, I had no idea about no records.
You're a humble guy.
You're a humble guy. I really was playing to win.
Right.
And stats and records, I have no idea about none of that, man.
Right.
Just keeping it real with you, brother.
That's fire. That's cool. Because, and records are set to be broken, you know. So,
but he deserved that, right? He a great kid. Yeah. He come along balling. I was able to be there and watch him play in person a couple of times. So I just felt like he a phenomenal running back. I think great things are going to come from him. So I just look for him and pull for him.
I do as well.
Now, Shy, man, we talk about how the high school game transition. For you, you played on the Power 4 level, and now they call it Power 4. We played Power 5 ball, right? And now you're coaching on the FCS Division I AA level. I've watched Grambling play, right? And I've watched some of y'all's practices as well. Man, them boys out there ready to ball, So I guess for you coming from an LSU now coaching at a Grambling, what's the biggest difference?
Obviously the resources and all of those things is on another level. But I just love my guys at Grambling because they competitors. They're going to compete hard and they're going to work hard, and we'll throw that ball up against anybody. So for me, I'm 100% Grambling Tiger. I love our guys. I love the way our guys compete, and I'm ready to go to battle with my guys.
I like it. That's why they're winning, brother. Got some.
Well, believe it or not, brother, you're considered old school at this point.
Come on, man.
And now in this new age of NIL, how do you feel like NIL has affected college football and even the SWAC at this point? Because NIL has touched the SWAC at this point.
Oh yeah, I felt it. I felt it hard with Keith Jones, right? When Keith Jones called me that day, he was just like, "Hey, coach, I just want to thank you for everything." And I'm like, "Where's this conversation going at?"
Right.
He's like, "Coach, I Penn State," and I'm like, "Congratulations," but I'm like, "Damn,
yeah,
what's going on?" But at the end of the day, I wish him nothing but success. I know he's going to do well. I think his story is going to continue to rise. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's so much money involved with this game. If you can get it, why not, right? Just let's make sure we clean it up so these guys can really, really have money after they finish playing ball, right? So for me, I mean, changes are always going to come. But for me, I mean, there's so much money involved with it. If the guy deserve it, give it to him.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it is, and there's so many ways we could look at it. And for y'all, it's
and
somewhat of a
Grambling,
challenge.
and let me say this, at Grambling, our whole staff, we understand that we developers, right? So Coach Joseph let us know, just because you start with us, the game changed, you're not going to end with us. So can you develop? Can you get your guys better? If you can develop and you can get your guys better, then we're going to hang our head on that. They are going to come get our guys like they've been doing, because we know how to develop guys, clean up guys, and get guys going to the next level. And at Grambling, we not trying to hold you back. We understand what's going on. We understand the time. So you come to Grambling, we're going to clean you up. We're going to develop you, but we're going to make sure that we put you in the best situation to be successful. And once again, that's to our head man. That's the type of guy he is. Want to continue to motivate, develop, and put our guys in the best situation. And that's all about Coach Joseph and the program that he want to run.
Now, that's real, and it all makes sense,
Very
fellas. I mean, this is just a really good conversation because it really works for the marketing for them. Because, like, if they keep having guys hit the portal to go to Penn State, to USC.
They come and look for them.
If I'm a high school player or a guy that's coming out of JUCO or was at a smaller school and get an opportunity to go play for Grambling, I'm going to take advantage of it. You're going to get coached up. I mean, that's the offensive coordinator, quarterback coach right there. You know, and you have, like I said, not only did Mickey all-star at Nebraska and been coaching. I mean, I can take it back to Desire Street. I mean, he has brothers, you know what I'm saying?
Gotta tell me.
And siblings, you know, his siblings, his brothers, his cousins are in it. You know, they in the trenches with this. So, like Mickey casually told me the other day, shoot, when he's looking at the player or looking to hire, he called Vance. Hey, what questions I gotta ask? You know, that's little brother, and that really matters. But this is an interesting topic. I know we got to wrap up here in a second, but y'all, I don't know if it was you or Mickey told me the other day, it really resonated what y'all said about our guys inside the trenches.
Right.
See, like an offensive lineman, a defensive lineman, they'll stick around, you know? So this is inside the trenches. We spent enough time, I guess, talking about quarterbacks and all these good skilled guys. You are responsible for this area in terms of recruiting some big boys down here, man. How important the guys inside the trenches are for, like you, Mr. Offensive Coordinator?
I mean, you know, just we believe in running the football at Grambling, right? We believe in running the football, so in the trenches is extremely important. You know, the offense starts and ends with the offensive line, and if you nasty up front, you physical up front, chances are you're going to have a successful football team, right?
Yeah.
So our building blocks start up front. I think Coach Eric Losi, our offensive line, he does a phenomenal job with the guys, preparing them, working them hard. So for us, we start there and we're going to finish there, right? We want to run the football at Grambling, right? Coach Joseph want to set that foundation of establishing the run, being physical. And, you know, that's just Coach Saban, right?
That's
60 minutes. 60 minutes, you want to be physical, you want to be tough, and you want to establish the line of scrimmage, right? If you establish the line of scrimmage, chances are you're going to be successful in the football game, right? So establishing the line of scrimmage is important with the protection, being physical, blowing guys off of the ball. And remember, if you physically moving people, you're going to win. You're going to win some football games.
Yeah.
Brother, what's next for you in Grambling University?
I mean, the sky's the limit, right? For us, where we at, from where we started at to where we going, we'll just continue to take our steps, right? When you building a program, right, you can't microwave everything.
That's real.
You got to take steady steps if you're a developer, right? If you're a developer and you developing a program, you got to take the necessary steps to have a building block where you're putting guys in position to be successful, but not just microwaving it, right? You get a young guy, you redshirt him, you develop him, and now when he get on the field, he's gonna be ready to perform at that high level. So when you get that standard of play, you want to have that standard of play across the board of your whole organization. So you got guys to point to and say, that's our brand of football, that's how it should be done. And once you develop that consistency, that's when you start to build a program.
Real spill. Man, Shy, bro, it's been like I told you got a couple more. Every time you come down here, bro, you got to come chop it up with us, man.
I only really can't. You know, I ain't never did this. I only did it because you called me.
That's
love.
Love right there. Love.
You know what it is.
That's love.
Yeah, you know what it is.
That's love. 100, dog. Well, Shy, but what we do with our guests, that's your camera right there. It's a lot of young high school athletes that watch this show and they want to know tidbits on recruiting and what they need to do to get better and get noticed, man. Talk to that young man right now for me.
I mean, I'm going to just start with, I always was the smallest guy on the field, so you got to believe in yourself. Everybody ain't going to believe in you. Everybody ain't going to be for you. But what are you putting up here, and what do you have right here? If you putting the right things up here, you putting the right things in there, can't nothing stop you, and you got to believe that every day.
That's big. That's huge, y'all. Big ups to Sharon Carey, offensive coordinator, quarterback coach at Grambling University, the historical Grambling University, the only digital library in Louisiana is on their campus, brother. Oh, yeah.
Learn something new every day.
I had an all-star punter. My oldest son had a recruiting trip to Grambling some years back, and and I'm proud of you. I'm proud of Mickey, bro. What y'all doing is huge. And, man, may continue success, brother. Make next season even better, brother.
Let's go, G-Men. Let's go, 2026.
G-Men, baby. Yes, indeed. Well, look, man, once again, y'all, I want to sit here and thank our production staff for all that they've done today. Spirit, Tobi coming through big time, and Damian. Big ups to them, and congratulations to all our graduates over here in the department. I didn't know Tobi crossed the field.
Man, look, a whole production room full of graduates at the University of Loyola, and I want to personally say thank you, young men, because you've set the tone not only inside the trenches, but for the next young men and young ladies that's going to come to the University of Loyola on the fourth floor in the communication center of what we expect to have, not just on this show that y'all see the four letters behind us.
There you go.
Thank y'all so very much, and we couldn't have did it without you, for real.
And big ups once again to all our sponsors. Get Gordan, get it done, baby. Gordan Injury Attorneys, 504, baby.
Come on.
888. Y'all hit them up if y'all have any injuries. Shouts out to Dr. Kendra and Health Nut System. Big ups to Conquer Sports Pros. Shouts out to Jack Hutton, too.
Oh, for sure.
At the Shade CL Rocket.
Yeah.
And
Shouts
remember, all our
Hutton.
graduates, y'all got the 25% off for those Jack Hutton shades. Y'all
Great event this weekend, Jack Hutton.
Yes,
Appreciate you,
yes,
brother.
indeed.
Thank
That's right.
you.
You was definitely in the building. Yes, indeed.
Show it out.
And remember, y'all, the pros versus the politicals. This weekend, May 17th, 2026, we'll be at Estelle Park. Hold on, what you got there?
I just want to give one shout out to T-Set. Wherever you at, T-Set, baby. Coach, love you.
Yep, 100.
Come on.
Much love, baby. Shouts out to all that. Remember, shouts out to all the G-men out there, the Grambling crew. Coach Sean was over there with us representing Jubilee. Go do the Whooping Festival. That's all Grambling.
Shouts out to the great Eddie Robinson.
Absolutely.
Yes, indeed.
Historical.
Yes, and shout out to y'all, too, for tuning in this whole time. Remember, we'll be back here next Monday, 6:30 p.m., same time, same place. ESPN Baton Rouge is live. Thank y'all. Holla at y'all. Look, the Iceman dropped, baby. We'll see what that Iceman talk about. Yes, indeed.
I'm going to let you tell me.
Look, we out, baby. It's inside the trenches. Peace.
Yeah, you're right.